In order to prolong his life, a billionaire with a terminal illness asked a scientist to cut off his own brain and transplant it into the body of a recently deceased killer. However, just when he thought he had a new life, his new body began to show symptoms frequently. The wound on his neck was always painful. Seeing this, the scientist hurriedly checked the billionaire's wound, but after a lot of investigation, he could not find any abnormalities. He could only temporarily conclude that the wound was infected and decided to increase the dosage of antibiotics. As the wound healed, the rich man gradually began to realize that something was wrong. He always felt as if someone would fall off his head if they touched it lightly. He once made a fortune by painting, but now he couldn't even draw the most basic lines. He once again sought help from scientists, but they claimed that the new body needed to adapt and could not catch up with the brain's command in a short period of time. It would take a long time for the body and mind to be united. But the rich man was not happy. He couldn't wait any longer. He said he only had 30 million left in his card, and he had to pay off his mortgage. He had to hurry up and resume work. The long-term mental pressure made the rich man more and more irritable. Looking at the table he had thrown down the stairs, the rich man couldn't believe it for a moment. How could he be so far away from the doctor? He immediately called his wife and scientists to show his superpowers. He grabbed his wife's electric car with both hands and lifted it up effortlessly. It was even more outrageous. When the couple was picking up their children from school, the wife was robbed. Seeing the robber about to run away, the rich man immediately kicked the robber down with one foot. After that, he was like a god of war. He instinctively fought the robber to the death. His moves were not dragged at all. Seeing the rich man's murderous intention, the wife hurriedly called him to stop. The rich man suddenly woke up. Only then did he realize that what had just happened was not his fault. He rushed to the hospital to treat the knife wound. However, he found that the doctor who bandaged him always gave him a sense of déjà vu memories that did not belong to him appeared before his eyes, like a movie. This made the rich man suspicious, and he immediately asked the scientists about the situation. After the scientists' analysis, they found that they were all the memories of the killer before his death. So the rich man must stay away from the doctor to avoid exposing his secret of hallucination in the future. After listening to the scientist's explanation, the rich man began to work day and night. He tried to control his body's instinctive reactions through exercise. However, as he integrated more deeply with his new body, the rich man found a more difficult problem. He always returned to a house at inappropriate times. He even knew where the key to the house was locked. The female doctor, who had treated his wounds, also appeared in his mind more and more frequently. Was it the body trying to control his thoughts, or was his thoughts already controlled by the body? In order to find out the truth, the rich man came to the hospital again. However, when he pretended to be injured and approached the female doctor, a scar on his back made the female doctor's expression change instantly because he clearly remembered that his long-missing boyfriend also had an identical scar on his back. Even the location and length of the scar were exactly the same. So the female doctor used plant identification to investigate the blood type report of the rich man and his boyfriend. The result found that the blood index of the two people was completely consistent. But it hasn't been after the rich man gave his answer, his wife appeared in front of him with their son. Recently, he could always feel that the rich husband was obviously more inclined to the female doctor in front of him. Seeing the threatening look in the rich man's wife's eyes, the female doctor could only temporarily dispel her doubts and turned away. However, this lonely back made the rich man feel a damn sense of guilt. The remaining memories of the female doctor always appeared in his mind. No matter how the rich man, the attention diversion was always lingering. So that night, he left his wife and went to see the female doctor overnight to confess everything to her. It turned out that the rich man had found out that he had a terminal illness during a physical examination half a month ago. Thanks for watching. Do like and subscribe our channel.